if I have a future expense range starting 10 years from now, is the amount for that future expense entered in today's dollars or future dollars? Great question. Everything is always entered in today's dollars. We will put inflation on top of it automatically. So let's demo that. Let's say I'm saving up for my kids' college. Here it is, college payment, 50 to 53. There we go. We'll automatically inflate it. Now, you might be thinking, well, I think college costs are going to increase over inflation. So college payment, 15,000 per year, 50 to 53. If I look at the data, expenses, today's dollars, 15,000. In tomorrow's dollars, that's 20, 21, 22. Okay, so you see how that works. Now this is subtle, but let's say you think that inflation is going to increase higher than inflation, let's say 5%. By default, we're not going to increase this at 5% from today. We're going to increase this at 5% once it begins. So if we look back at the data, 15,000, and then it outpaces inflation by 2% because inflation's at 3. So I see my college expense growing at a rate faster than inflation. So you might say, well, Tyson, I think it's going to increase from 5% right now and not start, how do I do that? Oh, that's another great question. Just go in here, college payment, and say, apply growth override before start age. Now, I know people are thinking, shouldn't that be the default? And it's not, for a very specific reason. Because we say everything is in today's dollars, we say that. And so it makes sense from a modeling perspective. When I pop open this chart and I see expenses, I expect to see this at 15,000 because that's what I put in, 15,000. It's a little strange if I put this in at 15,000 and I see some other number here. So that's why we do it at inflation. But again, if I want to start the inflation today, override it, and now if I look at the data, I see that it was overridden from there. So I'm actually beginning at 18,000 in today's dollars for that college expense. In tomorrow's dollars, 24,000.